Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'll be doing the trailer breakdown for Captain America Civil War. So let's get into it. So the trailer opens with this snowy type uh, setting, and it looks like it's in some sort of foreign place. So it could be in Russia, because in the next shot you see some police officer. Like a police officer's like not really like an army badge, and it looks like it's in Russian. So this could be Russia, where Bucky Barnes is being held, and like obviously we get this really weird sort of torture room setting, um, and then you get a really weird shot of the Winter Soldier you know, being frozen. Could he be like against his will? Because it looks like it's against his will, because he's been frozen like hundreds of times. If like because Hydra took the Winter Soldier out of cryo sleep to kill JFK and all these different things, and it looks like it's forced against his will. So this could be another branch of Hydra doing this to Bucky, which would be quite interesting. Um, so we get that nice shot of Winter Soldier, which is nice. There we get a shot of Captain America inside the like cryo station. This might be earlier in the film, but you do see a couple scenes around this environment. So you just get a shot of Captain America, then you just get the Marvel logo. Very cool. And like you have General Ross showing the Avengers members some footage from the Avengers, like New York getting destroyed, and Washington DC, and Sokovia from Age of Ultron. And obviously this is kind of putting guilt trip on the Avengers, and it's a bit it's a bit horrible. But it's just shown that the effects of what happened in the past three movies of the big disasters, that the effects of what they did is coming to haunt them, basically. Uh, then Scarlet Witch gets a bit disgusted, because she saw basically her home getting completely destroyed. Like basically, you know, basically the chunk of her village got thrown up in the sky and almost cracking the earth. So, and plus Quicksilver died, and that would, you know, really mess her up a little bit, And like Captain America just says, "All right, that's enough. Just need to stop." General Ross is just saying, "Some people see you as a hero, but people see you as a vigilante." Then we get a shot of this Senate hearing where it gets destroyed, and you see Chadwick Boseman, yeah, that's his name, Black Panther, T'Challa out of the suit. He could be there to talk about what happened in Age of Ultron, where the Hulk got unleashed in Wakanda, and Iron Man basically damaged some of the properties in Age of Ultron. So this could be a sort of like back and forth between the African government and the American government. Maybe Hydra is trying to kill T'Challa to get the war between USA and Africa going, because that's what Hydra's like. And obviously he expects that the Winter Soldier is behind it. Then we get a shot of Iron Man. Just a few more talking scenes. Then we get a very weird prison. Basically, this prison we see. Basically, there's a prison under the water that is completely off the map, which is pretty weird. And like inside it, you have like giant cells and all these different things. And this is what I think this might be. Like Tony Stark makes the prison in order to sustain the superheroes, because he's working with the government, and Captain America is working against the government in the film. and basically he could get all of the superheroes like he did in the comics to gather up in this prison like he did. The government captured Daredevil and the Runaways and all these different things. Like, obviously, him and Reed Richards worked on this prison, but obviously Reed Richards is not owned by Marvel or Disney, so you can't really do that. So maybe Tony Stark and Hank Pym might be working together, but that doesn't really make any sense either because Scott Lang is with Captain America's side. Then we get a few more shots. Captain America saying like something and like don't stop saying I want to punch you in your perfect teeth. You get a very a chase scene between Black Panther chasing down Bucky, which is pretty intense, and he's really fast. He claws down Winter Soldier. There's a scene where Winter Soldier is about to kill Tony Stark, which is like a dick move to be honest. And basically he uses the Iron Man glove type thing because Tony Stark's armor, he like the bleeding edge armor, it's in his skin, so he morphs it into a glove, and from the Super Bowl trailer, he shoots it and it catches the bullet, which is quite because that was crazy. There's a scene where Winter Soldier points a gun and we see War Machine getting shot down, but I don't think this has been shot by. I don't think Rhodey's being shot by Winter Soldier because there's a big bolt of lightning, like a big bolt just coming to him, and I don't think a gun like that could be that powerful to shoot down an armor. Well, like a gun like that Winter Soldier has, but I could be wrong. It could be, It looks like something that Crossbones uses to frame Winter Soldier to get this sort of war between Iron Man and Captain America on, so that's pretty interesting. So War Machine gets shot down, and Iron Man, I think this really pushes the edge for Iron Man just to, because his friend got hurt in the process of this war, and we see this shot hundreds of times where Iron Man is basically comforting his possible dead friend, and we see it's like smoke in the background. This could be the airport, where later on in the trailer they have this big battle between Iron Man's side and Captain America's side, and a certain character gets revealed. So this could be like a starting point for the final battle of the film, possibly. And Tony Stark is saying, I was wrong about you, the whole world was wrong about you. He's talking to Captain America, and and then you see Crossbones, Black Widow, kicking ass in civilian clothes, so that's very good. Then we get basically Black Widow threatening Tony Stark, possibly, because even though she's friends with Steve, as we saw in the Winter Soldier, but she's also on Iron Man's side, so she might be the one, unlike Spider-Man, that might have this conflict that goes between Captain America and Iron Man, possibly. And then we see Captain America in this run-down apartment, which, this could be Aunt May, because Aunt May is confirmed to be in this movie, so, this might be her apartment, and, Captain America and Tony Stark might come to, like, talk to Spider-Man just to say, join our side or whatever in this fight, and then Tony Stark gives Captain America this look like this is a breakup now. This is started a war now. Iron Man had done the first hit, and as I said in the beginning of the trailer breakdown, there are some scenes that look like they set in that base that is in the ice bit, but obviously then we see other scenes where Captain America is beating up Tony Stark, and cut together with Iron Man shooting missiles at Captain America through a building, which is pretty weird. Then we get really sweet fight scene between Black Panther and Winter Soldier. Then we get a chopper that just shooting Black Panther, and like it just bouncing off his suit like nothing, because Black Panther's suit is made from vibranium, and it's like, yeah, thanks for the scratches, by the way. And so get another shot Black Widow. Giant explosions everywhere, and like we have this scene with Scarlet Witch fighting Vision. You know, he's getting, you know, pushed to the ground, and like, because in the comics she's really, really powerful, so she's developing this power over Vision, which is pretty scary, to be honest. Then we get probably the best scene in the trailer, in my opinion, because I'm just going to slow the footage down a little bit, because you have Hawkeye shooting his arrow at Tony Stark, and Ant-Man is on the arrow, and he's like going on to Iron Man's suit, trying to disable it. And if you look at Iron Man's armor, he has the bleeding edge, like the circle on his hand, so on this different thing. So you know, then we get a sweet shot of Crossbones. I think Frank Grillo said in an interview that this is probably the brutal fight in the movie, so I'm looking forward to that brutal fight. There's a scene where Iron Man says like, "Stay down, final warning," and we have a big giant callback to Captain America, the first Avenger, where he says, "I can do this all day," and that's like a big tie back, and it's really deep because he was saying that to the bully in the alley, and he says that to Tony Stark. So really, Captain America is thinking that Tony Stark is the bully in this scenario. So that's really deep. That's very cool. Then we just get some fighting scenes between Captain America and Iron Man, which is pretty sweet. Then we get this nice shot of them running towards each other. You got Falcon, Ant-Man / Giant Man, Hawkeye, Captain America, Scarlet Witch, Winter Soldier, and then you get, you know, other team, Iron Man, Black Widow, Black Panther, War Machine. Then you get this splash page of this big giant zoom out splash page of the heroes coming together, running at each other, which is just awesome. Then we get the Captain America, Captain America Civil War logo. Sorry. Then that's pretty cool. Then the music starts going, and this is probably the best scene in the trailer, because Tony Stark says, "Really?" I'm trying to find the line in dialogue because I don't have the volume on. It's a awesome trailer. I'm really looking forward to this movie. Sorry guys, I'm just really. He says, "Alright, I run out of patience." So Tony underoos, and then you have Spider-Man's web getting Captain America's shield, yanking it, tied up Captain America's hands in the web. Then he jumps down and he lands in that superhero pose that Deadpool was talking about in that movie. And him with that Captain America shield, he looks up, his eyes move, which is really cool, which is like nicely detailed. And I gotta say, the suit is really vibrant and colourful, which I love. And he's holding the Captain America shield guy, just says very casually, "Hi guys." That's probably the best line of the trailer so far. So yeah, probably the best trailer Captain America Civil War has had, and I'm really looking forward to this movie, more so now that we have more reveals and all these different things. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I gotta go now, and see you later.